another story time with Miss Isabella, okay? With this book, A Pair of Red Clogs by Masako Matsuno. Look, the red clogs. A pair of old cracked wooden clogs. I found them last night in a storage room of my house when I was looking for a box to send a new pair of clogs to my little granddaughter. The new pair is painted with red lacquer and they shine beautifully. The old pair is also painted with red lacquer and they too shone beautifully when they were new. When the old pair was new, I was as young as my granddaughter is now. Look, they were looking for new clogs. One evening, when I was as young as my granddaughter is now, I went shopping with my mother. In the small town in the country where we lived, there were many stores along the main street. At the end of the street, there was a small tobacco shop with a red painted postbox in front. I loved to go in this shop because wooden clogs were sold there too. I was going to choose a pair of them to wear to school started the next day. Just one pair. Look, she was looking for clogs to wear to school. There were many clogs of many colors. Look, a lot of clogs of a lot of colors. A black pair, two blue pairs, three yellow pairs, four red pairs, and five white pairs. And many more than that. All were arranged in order on wooden stands under the light. Behind the stands there were other shelves with other pair of wooden clogs. The blue would be nice when I wear my blue dress, I thought. But the yellow ones would also be nice. Which pair would you like, little girl? Asked the lady of the store. Look, the lady of the store asked the girl. Red, blue, yellow. Which color would she want? I wondered for a long time. My mother was looking at me, smiling quietly. I thought, and finally decided to take the red ones. They were painted with clear red lacquer, and there was a tongue of red and black on each log. Look, she chose the red clog. It was almost dark when we went out of the shop. With the new clogs in my hands, lights were on the stores, and the goods of the stores looked very pretty under the lights. Polished apples looked as if they were painted. Fresh blue fishes looked almost alive on blocks of shining ice, and roses were still wearing dew on their dark red petals, as if they had just come off the gardens. But my new clogs were the most beautiful of all. Look, the items of the store, the apple, the fishes, and this is the stores, look. They were so airy and so light that it felt as I was wearing nothing. When I walked, they talked, cara, 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 coro, cara, coro. When I run, they sung, coro, coro, cara, cara, along with me. I went to school, I played with my friends, I went shopping with my mother, wearing the new pair. Everybody said, aren't they pretty? I was very happy. Look, she went to school wearing her clogs. She was very happy that everybody liked her socks. One evening, when the sun was going down, bye-bye, Mr. Sun, my friends and I were walking down the hill. The sun was just setting, and everything looked orange in its rays. The sky, the grasses, my friends and I. Ashita Tenki Nari, one of the girls said, and kicked her woolen clogs into the air. Look, she kicked her clogs in the air. It means may it be fine tomorrow, and I did it too. This game is called weather telling game, and if your clothes fall on the ground like this, up, it will be a fine day tomorrow, and if like this, it will be snow, and if like this, look, it would rain. And that is how I made a crack in my new clogs. She broke her clogs. Look, they were throwing the clogs to know how the weather was going to be. They did not talk anymore. Cara coro when I walked. They did not sing coro cara when I ran. They just sounded gara goro. I was sad. Shall I ask mother to buy a new pair? I thought. Look, the girl was very sad because she made a crack on her clogs. No, I knew she would not buy another pair so soon. I remember that she told me when we bought them. Take good care of them, she said. Maybe I will buy another pair after a while for the next festival day. Oh, it was more than 2 months till then. It would take a long time for her to buy new ones. So I kept wearing them. They were not new anymore. That was a crack in them. Day by day, little by little, they got dirtier. Do I have to wear them for another 2 months? I thought miserably. She was very sad. Thought, and I had a bright idea. Let's see. Suppose that this pair got very dirty. Then mother could not help buy a new pair because she wouldn't like me to look dirty among the others. Let's make this pair very dirty, I decided. The very next day, on my way home from school, I walked into a puddle and get the wooden clogs wet. Then I went to a dusty field and shuffled my feet in the dirt. Look. She's making her clogs dirty so her mom would buy new ones. Look what I was wearing, just muddy pieces of wood. Now mother must buy me a new pair. And people would say, aren't they pretty again? But while I was walking along, scuffling the dirt clogs, I began to get uneasy. I began to be afraid of my mother would know that I had made the clogs dirty on purpose. The muddy pair seemed to murmur, as if they were saying, you're a liar. You're telling a lie. Look, she was very scared of her mom finding out that was a lie what she was telling. So I was walking slowly when I entered the kitchen where mother was cooking. What's wrong with you, Mako? She said, looking at my dirty feet. Look, her mom is looking at her dirty feet. And she was sad, right? With whom were you playing, the boys? Is that brown stuff just mud or is it paint? Just mud, I answered with a low voice. Go and wash your clogs quickly before the togs turn brown. Then squeeze in the togs softly and wipe the water away with the old washcloth and put them near a bed fire. Not too near, otherwise the lacquer will come off. I didn't move. What's the matter, Mako? Do it quickly or they won't dry before the morning. So she went and dried the dirt out of her clogs. Splash, splash, splash. I squeezed the clog togs and wiped the water away. Look, she did what her mom said and put it near the fire so it could dry. Come and eat, Mako, it's getting late, called mother. So I went and ate, leaving my wooden clogs steaming a bit near the fire bed in the kitchen. They will be drying soon, said mother. Look, they were having dinner. Did you wash them by yourself, Mako? Asked the father. Good, very good. What did you play, Mako? Asked my brother curiously. I just played. Now it was out of the question to ask for a new pair. I felt very sad, and I was ashamed of what I had done. Maybe I will buy a new pair before long, said Mother. The crack makes too much noise when you run. But don't play the water telling game on the stone road. And be sure not to get wooden clogs wet too often. All right, Michael, all right, I said, nodding. Mother was smiling at me as unusual, so I tried to smile unusual too, but I couldn't. I wanted to say something to her, but I couldn't. I just knew that I would never try to trick my mother again. She was very sad that she tried to trick her mother. A long time has passed since then. This pair of cracked clogs is almost as old as I am, and I am packing the new pair for my granddaughter. Will she play the weather-telling game with this pair of clogs? Will she kick them into the air and let them fall on the stone road? Will she get them wet? Yes, I think so, don't you? Look, the end of the story.